Let's look today at some new old stock pencils from Japan. Hello everyone, a return to Japan for a pencil review today, and these are from a company that I do not know whether they are still making pencils under this name. I believe they are not. Maybe absorbed by another Japanese pencil manufacturer, or maybe closed. Not certain. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments. These are from Chikyu, which I believe translates as globe, if I've done my brief internet research properly. Chikyu Pencil Company, we do have a globe emblem, which makes me think that is correct. Globe pencils made in Japan. We have a barcode, so they're not, this is new old stock, but not that old. I mean, really, the barcodes have been on packaging for decades, so it doesn't give me a real sense of when these might have been manufactured, but certainly in the last 50 years, 40 to 50 years, without a doubt. Gold and black. Chikyu gold and black drawing pencils. Anything else? Looks like a price maybe there. Number 9400. The product number sounds like a Japanese pencil manufacturer. Like, look what we have nearby from Kitaboshi. 9500. Kitaboshi Super Drawing pencil. I had this handy to compare because I thought it matched awfully nicely. Another fine Japanese pencil. I'm assuming these will be fine because I don't think I've yet met a Japanese pencil that wasn't. Let's open it up and find out. Got the business end here. Has the appearance of quality. Looks like cedar. Looks well centered. Hexagonal pencils. Let's first look at the butt end and see what those look like. Okay, so a dip, no ferrule, no eraser, dip end in white. Might as well pull them out from this end while I'm at it. We'll take a look. There's some dust, I assume because these are old stock. I can feel the kind of grit. Let's see what they look like. Gold and black. We have 3 gold bands here at the tip. It's a glossy black finish. Looks like printing only on 1 of the 6 facets. The grade of 2B. Did it say that on the box? I don't know that it said it anywhere on the box. 2B, okay, it did at the top. Okay, I just missed that. All right, so we've got imprinted really, really small right there. Maybe you can see that, Japan. Chikyu drawing, we have the globe emblem, gold and black, number 9400, 2B. And that is it with a white dip end. They remind me of the Tombow Mono pencils, I believe it is, that are kind of similarly colored. Rather handsome pencil, I think. Got some marring, maybe just because they've been in storage for a while and accumulated some dust and maybe mildew or something that's kind of marred the surface a bit. I doubt they came that way from the factory. That would be a surprise. Any differences here? They all look pretty much the same. We'll take a handheld sharpener and try sharpening. Let's get a piece of scratch paper to catch the shavings. And I always seem to have this sharpener handy, an Apsara long point from India. For a moment I was thinking I was sharpening the wrong end. Well, it's crumbling a little more than expected. Maybe these are dried out. They look like cedar. Huh. I wonder if they were stored in suboptimal conditions and have experienced some quality loss, because that wood is not behaving like cedar. I'm sharpening a little more than usual because I'm trying to get past that bad spot. Cedar is supposed to be a relatively long-lived or hardy wood that doesn't, that's why you make fence posts out of it, right? It's supposed to last without rotting. Maybe that's not cedar. That coloring looks a little off, and the feel of it was a little different. It certainly has the smell of cedar. Sorry, I was off camera smelling the shavings. So I'm not sure. Maybe stored, again, in conditions that were too humid or not humid enough, or back and forth. I'm not sure what would cause cedar to deteriorate in that way, but it seems to have suffered some quality loss, at least at the end. Let's get a piece of paper and try it out. Okay, besides the atrocious handwriting, first things first, this is maybe the only time I have ever experienced this, where a Japanese pencil in use seems quite a bit firmer and lighter than the grading would indicate. These are labeled 2B. That is not a 2B. That's maybe a European 2B. That is not a Japanese 2B. We'll make use of that. Kitaboshi. I think it's Kitaboshi. Thanks for your help in pronunciation, folks. I do pay attention. First, let's do the globe, or Chikyu. Tremendous difference in feel and in appearance. Let's take that lock off. Yeah. I don't want to make any assumptions here, but perhaps the name Globe tells us that these were marketed more toward an international market, maybe a European market, because it writes more like a European 2B pencil than a Japanese 2B pencil. Just to make sure I didn't happen to get an anomaly, I'm going to sharpen another one, and this time I'll just use a crank sharpener. See if it's equally firm and light. Anyone out there who has had experience with Chikyu pencils, maybe chime in. What was your experience? Let's try another one here. lock it down. Nope. You can probably hear the difference too. Let's put the same point on the Kitaboshi for fairness. Completely different experience. There's a first time for everything. I have never seen a Japanese pencil whose grading was overstating the case when it comes to softness. Which, by the way, this Kitaboshi, I'm realizing now, all of you at home are already aware of this. It's not a black pencil. I think it's very, very dark green, so my eyesight is not that good. I thought they were a nice matching pair, but when you put them next to each other, you can kind of see. You can maybe see. I'm able to see in a certain angle. Anyway, they're still similar in appearance and theme. Probably if I had had a Tombow Mono nearby, that would have been a better match, but I don't know where they are. They're not within reach of my desktop, so my fault, lack of preparation. The Chikyu, or Globe, gold and black. If you like your European pencils, maybe something you want to reach out for. I'm assuming these came in other grades, since it is labeled as a drawing pencil. So maybe you could find something that fit what you were looking for. A bit disappointed, frankly, because I expect Japanese pencils to be a certain level of soft and dark, and I expected the 2B would be that, and it is in fact not that. So, handsome pencil, but unlikely to be used in my day-to-day note-taking and doodling rotation, simply because of its firmness. Not a huge fan, but I like the way it looks. Thanks for watching this review of the Chikyu 9400 2B drawing pencils. Hope to see you here again next time.